so well. So you're here for an autumn fall makeup tutorial, as the title suggests. I've been playing around with these sort of looks now for the past few weeks. I'm really loving something a bit more intense, especially on the lid with this more kind of cranberry and deep terracotta shades, and then this very metallic deep lip. I wanted to create something completely drugstore, so everything here is much more affordable, all the way down to the brushes. So I looked in my collection of brushes and found everything that I haven't used for a while that is much more kind of drugstore based. So I really hope you like this. Everything I use will be also linked down below. But generally, if you like the look of this, then just keep watching. Okay, let's get into this, guys. I'm very excited about this actually, in honesty, because the whole like setup with little twinkly lights and the autumnal theme really reminds me of videos I used to make years ago when I used to live back in Manchester. So I'm going to start off with the one product that's probably the least drugstore here, and I very much apologise, it's just that I didn't really have a moisturiser that was drugstore. I don't know how, I must have run out recently. So I'm going to try some of the Kiko Hydra Pro Glow. It'll just be really glowing, I assume, from the name. Hydrating and glowing, the name would suggest. I'm also going to try this, the new Tanya Burr Cosmetics Face Illuminator. I'm just going to go for more of a glowy look, so add a bit more of that. Actually really nice. I'm going to put on a little bit of concealer. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Match Perfection in Soft Beige, and it's quite pinky tone this, so I'm going to use it almost to kind of colour correct under my eyes, because if you can't tell, they're looking a little bit blue and sleepy. I'm just going to use this Lottie London brush. By the way, I've gone for all drugstore brushes too. I've gone through all my, literally so many brushes in my collection. I went through and chose a few I'd not really used before and tried to mix it up a little bit. Yeah, so I've just come back from a trip with L'Oreal to Barcelona, shooting a really exciting project, which you might have seen more on my Snapchat. I don't know how much I'm really allowed to talk about it, but it was really exciting. Anyway, I'm really tired still from that, so I'm looking a little bit beaten up now, especially these spots have come out through stress, I think, on my face, unfortunately. I'm going to go in with the Nyx Ultimate Palette, which looks perfect, absolutely like ridiculously perfect. You can't see that. Perfect for autumnal styles. So the Zoeva Luxe Soft Definer brush, a bit of this second row, more peachy tanned brown shade. You know the drill, nice little crease colour. I'm just going to move into the Sigma Diffuse Crease brush. Just want a little bit of a wider shape on this. Okay, after a little bit of that, I'm just going to go in with the kind of main colour I want here, which is this beautiful cranberry. Taking that on the Luxe Brow Light, but I'm just going to use it as like a larger shadow brush and pack that into the middle of the eye. That is so pretty. Up to where we applied that crease shade, really. Okay, now I'm just going to go back in with this more deep terracotta brown. I'm just going to start working that into the crease. Use the brush to start almost winging that out softly to up towards my eyebrow. Now I'm just going to go in with a bit of a mix of these two more reddy shades. Primarily this gorgeous plum and more of the cranberry red that's more matte. And just work that into this very outer corner, not so much over the top, just mainly here. Just with the same brush, just very lightly applying so it connects to my under eye, but I'm not really going underneath there. Don't want anything too full on, just want it to connect a little bit. I'm just going to go in with this skin tone beige shade and start to use that to blend out that top edge. And for the inner corner of my eye, because I can't always forget that, I'm just going to use the L'Oreal La Palette Nude in beige, and this really pretty colour on the end. And in fact, for this, I always like using the brush in the palette and just add it into that inner corner to add a little bit of light in there. I'm going to go for the L'Oreal Cushion. I'm a couple of shades in this. I'm going to go for 1 and 2 here, I think. I just sort of mix them up a little bit. I'm going to go straight in as well on a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, I think. I've not used this in so long. I'm really excited. Brought out some oldies and goodies for this. Okay. That might be potentially too light. I think this is number 3. I'm going to add this instead and see what we get. Yeah, this could be better. So glowing, and look how gorgeous and glowy that is. It really blends in nicely as well, like it doesn't feel cakey, it doesn't look cakey. Right, concealer, I'm actually so excited to try this. I got this through and was like, this is beautiful. The Zoeva Concealer Spectrum. It's got 9 different shades. So you've got more colour correcting shades, darker skin tones, a bit of everything in there. So I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna go for this middle shade actually. Looks pretty good. Just gonna go straight in with my sponge because that's the way I roll. I'm just gonna pack that underneath my eye. To be honest, I don't think anything is covering up this spot here right now. It's too far gone, I think. It's too far gone. It's just too large and too angry to want to be covered. And I covered it up the other day, I tried to cover it up the other day for the shoot. And that's what's just annoyed it more. That's why it's looking pretty angry right now. I'm going to throw on a little bit of powder with the Real Techniques Duo Fair brush, I think, and the trusty Rimmel Stay matte powder that we all know and love. I don't think anyone uses any other drugstore powders, or that I watch anyway. Everyone loves a bit of this, but it is so good. I don't want to get rid of all the dewiness completely, but we do need to set this bad boy. Okay, a bit of bronze. Cushion de Soleil by L'Oreal. Just going to use that on the dual fibre contour brush. Pat in, get a little bit of product, and just work this in really. It really warms up the face, so nice actually. And also for anyone who's like, you've got makeup in your hair, oh my god, well please try having silver hair or white hair and not getting like beige and skin tone colours on it. And if you are someone with white hair who manages, then feel free to give me some tips. I'm trying my best here, guys. I'm going to add some highlight, my favourite highlight, the True Match highlight in Rosy Glow. Again, this is L'Oreal, sorry, I don't mean for it to all be L'Oreal here. I've got my favourites. This is such an incredible blush and highlight. So I'm going to add a little bit to the tops of my cheekbones, and then also to the apples of my cheeks, just for a little bit of a rosy flush. But not too much colour comes off in terms of the pink, which is great. But then you can add more of that lighter shade right to the top of your cheekbones, and it's like bling, and look at that. That is so incredible. Add some to the end of my nose. I'm just going to go back in with my sponge, and I just like to dab over any kind of contours and bronzing I've done, because it just helps to blend all the products together so they're not just sat on top of each other. Okay, brows. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Master Brow Palette in Deep Brown. I'm going to do that on a Real Techniques eyeliner brush. I am an advocate for very, very good eyebrow brushes, so let's see how this goes. Not too bad at all. I think I am happy with those. Nice, dark, strong brows. Just taking this gold shade here and just patting it into the very centre of that lid. Just want it to pop. Touch more. Champagne here, because I feel like this could be a a little brighter. Like that. So we're so bronzy and glowy and ooh. I just feel like if you're applying all these darker shades, it's a shame to be completely matte. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I'm going all out here. I'm gonna go for the Rimmel Scandaleyes Black Coal and do my inner waterline, just on the upper lashes. Pump up my lashes. This is the L'Oreal False Lash Sculpt because it's just my absolute favourite drugstore mascara. Love that mascara though, it's so gorgeous. And it seems all we have left is lips. So I have a few options here. And because I was gonna go with this Gold Obsession Colour Riche in Plum, which is gorgeous, but I want to mix it up a little bit. I don't just want to use L'Oreal here, so I'm gonna go with this, the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in Club Hopper, which is a deep, stony shade. Okay, so I actually really like it. It's not what I was imagining first of all when I thought of this tutorial, but at the same time I do really like it. A little bit of me really wants to apply a bit of this plum just to make it a little bit more plummy, so I'm just going to try and add a little bit. Ooh, oh my god, it's actually gorgeous. Like, this colour is mixing with the metal from before and making it more of a purple metal. Okay, I love it. I love it. And this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry that some of that was out of focus. I only realised afterwards that my depth of field on the camera was pretty tiny, so I was kind of like in and out of shot without really realising where I was. So I'm so sorry about that, but hopefully you can still see the colours and everything that I used. I absolutely love this look. I could wear this any day, you know, every day, going shopping, even if it's more of a date night or if it's more of a night out. I just throw on some winged liner, maybe some falsies, and I'd be good to go. But generally I would still wear this every single day. So I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching as always. If you are new here, then feel free to click the subscribe button. I'll leave it on the screen now, so you can just click that. I make 2 videos a week, Wednesday and Sunday, and I'd love to have you back. And if you like the video, then please do give it a like just below. That would make me super happy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon. Bye! Mwah.